Hi everyone, it's Front Row Phyllis, and we are live at Millennium Park, just moments away from the curtain rising as we kick off the Broadway in Chicago's 2024-2025 season, hot from Broadway, with the biggest and best productions that you will get a chance to see this year. Mean Girls, Ain't Too Proud, the Neil Diamond musical, A Beautiful Noise, and Juliet, Some Like It Hot, Tina, the Tina Turner musical, and so many more. Come with us as we take you behind the scenes. We are thrilled to have joining us Nick Fradiani, who plays the lead in A Beautiful Noise, the Neil Diamond musical. Welcome, and thank you for joining us.
Nice to see you again.
We talked a little off camera, is that you won American Idol season 14.
Right.
Now you transition into musical theater.
Right.
How did all this come about?
I don't know. I still am trying to figure that out. No, I mean, so after 2015, I went on, I did a lot of, put a lot of albums out. I toured a bunch, and which I still do, but in 2019, I got asked to be in A Bronx Tale, one of my favorite movies, and Chaz Palminteri. It was a musical at that point, and I did the national tour of that, and kind of really fell in love and learned a lot about acting and musical theater, and got an agent, and then the pandemic happened, and once I heard this was coming, the Neil Diamond musical was going to Broadway, I was texting my new agent, who was, and I was like, this is it, you got to get me in for this role, and because my dad was a huge Neil fan, and so yeah, and then, many years later, I'm still doing it. I got to perform on Broadway for many years, and to now be taking it on the, taking around the country is pretty awesome.
So tell our viewers a little bit about what they're going to see on this.
So everybody knows his songs and knows his music, but really nobody knows his story. He was a private guy. Now knowing him, he's still a pretty private guy. And but this is the way he wanted his story to be told. He wanted it to be told as a musical. There's no movie, there's no book that he wrote, and he worked on the writing of this musical. So I think people are going to really learn about the man and and why his songs were written, and you'll learn a lot more about his music, why he wrote some of those songs, and it's just that the show is so much fun, and you're going to have like the party, like Neil Diamond arena concert, but you're also going to have this very deep felt, like it has a lot of heart to it, and people are really going to learn a lot about Neil and his amazing story.
I heard that he surprised a Broadway audience.
Yeah, he did.
Okay, and he was there live during Sweet Carolina.
Yeah, and he sang.
He sang?
It was crazy. Yeah, he hadn't sung in years, and we didn't really know if he was gonna or not. And he grabbed the mic. He was up, up in the balcony, and he just grabbed the wireless and became that rock star again for 2 minutes and sang Sweet Carolina. It was pretty moving, and I think that was the last time he sang too. So it was crazy.
It was great seeing you again, and we can't wait to see you tonight on stage here.
That's right.
She doesn't know yet. She's the queen of beasts that was beastly school. Gotta keep
Joining us is one of the leads in Mean Girls, Alexis Marrera. Welcome, and thank you for joining us.
Thank you for having me.
So, Mean Girls, why do you think this production has really resonated so well with so many people that they see it time and time, like over and over, seriously?
It's just such a classic. It's a cult classic with the movie and everything like that too. But I think the message is also very important, and everyone can relate to a time in their lives where they were navigating through something hard and made bad decisions and then had to recoup from them. It's just a story of self-discovery, and I think everyone remembers what it was like to be in high school. So it's nice to have like a nice ending, a little bit of drama, and just to see someone kind of succeed through hard times is it's always a telling story.
So do you remember when you got either the email, the phone call, when you found out that you got this role?
Yeah, I was actually at my survival job, my serving gig. I got the email and I was running, we have 2 levels, I was running like up and down the stairs being like, I booked it. I went to my manager, I was like, I need like 20 minutes because I have to call everybody that I know, my mom, my dad, and I was like, hello, so papi, I did it, mommy. It was like, yeah, it was very wholesome, very sweet.
Oh my gosh, have they come to see any of the production? And oh, they have.
Yeah, my mom's
they're
been
traveling
like 8 or 9 times. Yeah, she's seen the show so many times.
Oh, thank you so much.
Thank you for having me.
Can't wait to see you up there tonight.
Yeah, thank you.
I get
welcome. We are thrilled to have you here. Josiah Rogers with Ain't Too Proud.
Indeed.
The life and times of the
Temptations,
Temptations.
baby. You know it.
Right?
Yes.
Oh my gosh. And we were just talking about that. So you know what's crazy? Signature dance moves, silky smooth harmonies, 42 top 10 hits, 14 reaching number one. You know, what do you think makes the Temptations literally as big as they are?
The people. A lot of hard work, sweat, tears, blood.
If you were to meet
Yeah.
Otis Williams, who of course is one of the founding members, what would you say to him?
Thank you. Thank you so much.
We can't wait to see
Yes.
this incredible show.
It's gonna be electrifying.
It is going to be
That's right.
electrifying. That's exactly the word I would use. Thank you again.
Thank you so much for having me.
We have had an incredible night here under the stars at Millennium Park as we kicked off the Broadway in Chicago's 2024-2025 season. For tickets to all these amazing productions, just go to BroadwayInChicago.com. Live from Millennium Park, it's Front Row Phyllis.